Oh, you got a good drink.
Mic check, mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. This is the More Life Podcast, and we are back again with episode number 5. I am Kyle, Win, your host with the most, and this is my co-host
JT the money with no money.
That's right, and we are back again to entertain you. Let's go. That's my song right there. I just got to jam out for a little second. Sing it, Shaka. All right.
Cookout now.
That's that cookout music right there. We've been to start electric slide and have a family reunion up in this thing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But what's up with you, JT? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Highly blessed and favored. Thank the Lord.
I know that's right. Amen. This is the More Life Podcast, folks, and we are back once again, like I said before, with episode number 5. Happy to be here. Feels good. Feels great. How you feeling this morning, JT?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. Glad to see another day.
Wouldn't nobody care if you did. So it ain't gonna do no good to even.
Damn right.
Same old over here though, man. I'm feeling great. Let me get this music out of the way. But anyways, yeah, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? No, I'm just playing. It's the old Outcast line. But anyways, we got another great episode for you today, folks. Coming off of a long hiatus, took a couple weeks off, but we back, and we are better than ever. Got a few great topics for y'all today, so go ahead and get your coffee or your drink or your whatever your vice is, and wine, you know, that yak, you know what I'm saying, you know, got a couple hard drinkers out there, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do,
whatever floats your boat,
floats your boat and help you find your lost remote, and this is for the people working at the airport.
They got laid off.
But anyways, we're gonna move it on forward. How things been going on in your life?
It's good, man. I can't complain.
That was last week. Everything was good with you last week? You had a good time?
It was a busy week last week.
Busy week, huh?
Yeah.
In the shop or just in life in general?
Both.
Okay, yeah, because now that you mentioned that, I had a very busy week in the shop. I don't know what was up with that. I know the kids in Cobb County was out of school this week for some reason. Called it a winter break. I
swear they just had that like Christmas break.
Right, that's what I thought.
Winter break?
I thought winter break was Christmas break. Apparently they've changed the rules on us.
Yeah.
It's a whole new day, man, because when we was back in our day, it wasn't like that.
No, winter break was Christmas break.
You only got one.
Only one.
That's it. So now they got the Christmas break and a winter break. And it ain't even, well, I guess technically it is still winter, but it don't feel like it outside.
Oh, no, not here.
Right.
Up north and Midwest.
Oh, yeah.
Still getting that.
One of my clients was telling me, he was up in New York, it's still pretty snowy up there. Said he actually, his flight coming back home actually got delayed because of a snowstorm. I was like, it's still snowing up there? We get so used to being in the South, you know what I'm saying?
You don't know.
It's good old 67 degrees down here.
Until you seen the news.
Right.
What? They getting snow?
Right. Then you find out. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I see it, man.
That's not for me, man. I couldn't live up in an area like that. I'm glad that I don't, because it's not for me, man.
It definitely ain't for me. Because I was thinking this the other Saturday, matter of fact, because it was like 80 degrees. And I was like, man, it ain't even spring yet. I can imagine what summer gonna feel like.
You already know, man. You already know it's gonna be
hot. It's
gonna be a hot one, bro.
It's gonna be walking around.
Because it's technically already feeling like summer. Yeah. Technically, almost, anyways.
You walking around basketball shorts and a tank top.
Right. In March, kids getting off a spring break, walking around sweating, going to the pools. Anyways, man, you know, I guess it's better to be hot than
cold,
ice cold. You know, I'd rather be hot than 10 inches of snow any day of the week. So I'll count my blessings and take it with a grain of salt, you know, be happy about it. What'd you think about the greatest movie of the year, man? You had a chance to see the greatest movie of the year yet?
I saw it last night.
You already know what I'm talking about. I ain't even have to say the title, huh?
Nope.
For those of y'all who are a little slow, who aren't able to understand where I'm going with this, we're talking about the movie Black Panther. Greatest movie of the year. Opened up at something crazy. I don't even want to say the number, but it was something crazy. Somebody got paid.
I'll say it.
Go ahead.
4 days and opening. Like 27 million.
Outstanding. Amazing.
In a week,
Electric.
700 million.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Can you imagine being the guy who makes the biggest chunk out of that 700 million? Like, whoever that guy is smiling right now.
I know the cast got a picture when they're going like this.
Yeah, because they know.
Hey, they know.
I mean, if you can think.
They know,
bro. You think about it, like if you break it down technically, I'm sure they got, a decent paycheck for doing the movie,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then you get residuals from the movie after it comes out, but the real money starts to come in from the sequel and all of the other movies that it brings in. Because now Michael B. Jordan, Lupita, Chadwick, Chadwick was already up on that level, but now the rest of these guys are up on that level with him, and now it's like they finna be getting offers from all different kinds of movies now.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
More money, more awards, more endorsements. I was on Michael B. Jordan Instagram page the other day. He's doing a sponsorship with Brisk Iced Tea now.
Yeah.
Where that came from? I'll tell you where. Successful movie. #1 movie in America. That's where.
Exactly.
I heard the boy got like 2 million followers in the last 2 weeks.
I can believe it.
I mean, because ladies love
Half
Killmonger.
I was half of them was ladies. Probably the majority of them.
I'm gonna go ahead and
And
jump
you take
out
the
now.
shirt off, the braille all on his body. They was like, oh.
That's what they said in the theater.
Yeah. I thought I was in a male strip club for a second.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
Ladies love, screw LL Cool J. Ladies love Killmonger. You hear me? You hear me?
They loved him.
They love him. I mean, this boy done glowed up. I mean, he's been around now. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
been doing movies.
And I did not know he'd been around this long.
But something
he's been
about
around.
Killmonger did something to these women that's got them all in a scurry. And it's funny because a lot of guys are jealous now of him. I don't know if you've been paying attention to social media the last few weeks, but a lot of really weird guys are upset that women like him. Like they really are upset about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But it's funny because, I saw this one guy saying that, he lives with his parents and he watches anime, but all the women love him. But when I try to tell a girl that I do that, they say I'm a clown. I'm like, yeah, bro, this dude is a multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? When he take his shirt off, he look like a god. No homo, but I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The man been in the gym, okay? Obviously. I think we can all tell that.
I mean, I learned that in Creed. I was like,
right.
Yeah, bro, this got ripped.
This dude looked like he was going out to play football or something. Like he went to one of them football workout camps.
Probably so.
Man, damn.
I don't know what it is.
But I mean, hey, when you rip up like that, fellas, y'all got to expect for the women to fawn over him like that. I mean, the dude is diesel. That's what's going to happen. You can't hate on that. Go hit the gym. You see that it's working.
Hey, make yourself better.
If you mad at Michael B. Jordan, go hit the gym.
For taking off a shirt.
You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at that. He put in that work.
I don't be mad.
Let him live. Let him live.
I just work harder.
Rumble, young man, rumble. That's what I say.
It just made me work hard.
I went back and watched Creed the other night too. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
But Black Panther was a great movie. Do you have any favorite scenes?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I like the car thing. This car scene. When they when they was leaving, I guess the casino.
Okay.
In Japan.
Yeah. And
the little car scene was kind of fly.
Yeah, it was.
I like that technology.
That's what I was gonna say. They got a lot of technology in Wakanda. Like their technology is more advanced there than in other places of the world.
And she make I ain't gonna lie, she make what's his name? Iron Man.
Tony
Stark. She made Tony Stark look like a little boy. That technology she was making.
Hey, let's call it ace a ace, a spade a spade.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's spade, boy.
From what I saw, she's smarter than Tony Stark.
Yeah.
From what I saw, because the technology that she has, they don't have it or that they have. It's not anywhere else in the world. You know what I'm saying?
And Tony, that means Tony Bond.
Yes, exactly. But he don't have the resources she has either. Yeah. But at the same time, she's 16. He's what, 40 something? Like, the girl's 16. Her character is 16.
Yeah. Right.
And she already designing stuff like that. So you already know by the time she get 40. But anyway, that's the Marvel Universe. Shout out to Marvel. They definitely put some respect on the black community's name by putting this movie out there, letting people know that, when you put black people in a movie, it can sell out. Mm-hmm. It can be amazing. And, I like to shout them out because of what it does for the young black kids in the community, the little girls and the little boys. Yeah. Because I can only imagine as a 8-9-year-old black girl or black boy seeing something like this, I can only imagine what it does for the psyche, for the mentality going forward. You feel like if that's what I'm capable of, that's what my people are capable of, let me see what I can do.
Yeah. And another thing I liked about it is the women cast, like
they weren't over sexualized.
Exactly. I liked it. I like how
that melanin was popping.
They show too much.
They didn't portray them as sex objects.
Sex objects, nothing like that.
Exactly.
I like that.
They were respected for what they are, goddesses. You know,
even though a couple of the outfits did show a little boot, but hey.
Hey, but it is what it is. They weren't. I
ain't mad at it.
Yeah, we definitely don't feel like they disrespected them.
And they also killed their roles.
Yeah, they killed it, and it was an army of women. So that's an army you don't want to fuck with. No. Excuse my language, but an army of women.
Badass.
And then they bald too, so you already know they about that shit.
Yeah.
They ain't scared to cut their hair?
No.
Oh, you need to stay away from her. And she got a sword. You saw Michonne. She already know how to use that sword. I mean, that thing from Walking Dead now.
Yeah.
Run up on Michonne.
Yeah. Then now she got a spear.
You know she know what to do with that thing.
I see. She'll I guess major in weaponry.
Yeah, I guess so. From movie to movie, man. Because I mean,
she's killing it.
She's killing it.
I feel like she was one of the big parts of that movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Like she killed her role in that movie.
Definitely.
I feel like she should get an award too.
I think they all should. They all.
Everybody in that movie should.
They all played their own.
The movie itself definitely should get one.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Michael B. Jordan should get one for like villain of the year or something, because for him to play a villain, he did good.
Yeah, he definitely.
And then you see, like, for me, I got a little bit of, felt like a little bit of personal came out of, like, he put himself into the character.
Okay.
The lady from that played Michonne on Walking Dead, she killed her part. As so was it? I guess you would say supporting actor.
Ooh.
Or actress.
Yeah, they
should get that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The lady from 12 Years of Slavery, she killed it.
And Angela Bassett killed it.
Angela Bassett killed it. Man, Angela Bassett looked good with that white dragons, man.
Just looking at her, I was like, yeah, you killed your role. You ain't gotta say that.
Yeah, she didn't.
That's like a bottle of fine wine, boy.
She could have just been in the movie and had not one line. And it would have made my day.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie. That was funny.
That was a good line. Let me see. What was my favorite part? I think if I had to choose a favorite part of the movie, it would have to be. I think the fight scene between T'Challa and Killmonger.
That was a good fight scene.
Even though I was rooting, of course, everybody was rooting for T'Challa. You want the Black Panther, the king, the true king, to win and all that. But at the same time, there's a part of you that wants evil to win just because. But even though that little small part of me wanted Killmonger to win the fight, when he actually picked him up and threw him off the cliff, it took my breath away. Like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a hard moment to see on screen for a lot of people. I could tell, looking at other people in the movie, because everybody thought that it was over. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole point of the movie, to get you on that emotional roller coaster, up and down and up and down and up and down. And you see him go off this cliff. There's no way he can survive this.
I'm your king now.
I'm your king. This your king? I'm your king now. Dude had braille all over his body. Looked like he was trying to write a book for a blind man. I don't know.
Yeah, that was what's his name from Brilliant Idiots, the white dude.
Andrew Schultz.
Andrew Schultz said that. He was like, he took the shirt off. It looked like he had braille. I just wanted to read. I was like, you stupid. Man.
Exactly, man. But this dude, he killed everybody to get to that moment. So, hey, I guess he wanted it.
James.
That was crazy though, man. That was a great movie though. Shout out to the writers, to the actors, producers, directors, everybody involved. Oh, Ryan Coogler, the director, 31 years old. Amazing. Shout out to him, man.
Same great things. Michael B. Jordan.
He 31 too?
31.
I thought he was still in his 20s. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, shout out to them amazing young black men, because they are trendsetters, and they're doing something great that we don't even realize right now. But in 10 years, we're gonna really see, the results of what they're doing for right now in these last 5 years. Back to a point you mentioned earlier, Michael B. Jordan been out for a long time. I remember watching him on The Wire when he was a little kid. That was my show. You ever seen that show?
No, I ain't never watched The Wire.
Oh man, you definitely. Whenever you get some time,
it was good, though.
Whenever you get some time, bro, I'm telling you, one of the greatest series of all time. One of, not the, but one of.
What got me though was finding out that he was on a hardball, man.
Yeah.
And I had to look it up. Like, he was
on
Hardball?
Go see it?
I seen Hardball.
No, I'm saying after you found out he was in it, did you ever go back and look at it?
No, I didn't. Not yet. Well, I probably will. But they showed me this, like when I looked it up and showed them, like, damn, it is him. God damn it.
Yeah, he got a lot of movies.
And he got a lot of movies at a young age.
Yeah, started young.
You know, I wouldn't even think that.
Had his little braids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew he was gonna be. I ain't gonna say. I knew he was gonna be like the anime type. He seemed artistic even at a young age. He didn't seem like a street guy or a rapper or anything like that. He seemed artsy, intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So I knew he would. I kind of figured he would turn out the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
But I never saw him blowing up muscular the way he did. But I guess for Creed, you kind of had to.
It was small.
Yeah, definitely. So shout out to them. You know, they did a great job. I'm definitely gonna have to go see it again.
Yep. I'll catch it in 3D this time.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good choice. I'm gonna do that too. But yeah, definitely shout out to all of them. I can't wait for the sequel. I love what it's doing for the black community, bringing us all together, and in record number. Even though we ain't getting none of this money, you know what I'm saying? It definitely is going to benefit black families in one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So when you look at it like that, can't be mad at it.
And just be on the lookout because Black Panther will be in the Avengers.
Yeah, I know. I heard. I was talking to.
That come out in May.
Talking about it at the shop, and we actually had an interest in the debate at the shop. I'm glad you brought that up because I felt like it wasn't gonna outdo Black Panther, but other people who will remain nameless felt like Infinity Wars will outdo Black Panther. How do you feel about it?
I don't think it will, because right now it's big, but it will be close to it.
Yeah, I think it'll be close.
The numbers will be close to it, but it won't be as big as Black Panther.
Right, and I said that for one reason, because black people are not going to show up for Infinity Wars the same way they showed up for Black Panther. That's my whole thing.
That's my thing.
You know
that's
what I'm
my thing too, because I feel like Avengers is good.
Mm-hmm.
Infinity War is going to be awesome
Mm-hmm.
because it's going to have everybody in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty much wrapping up the whole story. And
Mm-hmm.
it's the two parts. But the way Black Panther brought out the black community to it.
Exactly. The hype was real.
Yeah.
Because it was a full black cast.
And
that's why a lot of people went to go see it. And you got to think, a lot of the people who aren't typical, or I ain't going to say typical, I'm going to say the people who are just getting it, because you got a lot of people who watching these movies who never knew anything about the comic book world, myself included. So people like that aren't really excited for Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We were excited for Black Panther, even though we're not Marvel original fans. Mm-hmm. We were excited for it because it's an all black cast. It's a movie for us.
That's what made it big.
Black Panther, true indeed, he's gonna be, and that's what the person's argument was. Black Panther will be in Infinity War, so everybody should come out and see. But I told him it's not gonna be the same because it's not all black. It's not his movie.
It's not. You know what I'm about to say? He's not the main focus.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? The main focus is still gonna be Captain, and Iron Man, those characters, and then Thanos, who's gonna be the villain. That's the main. That's gonna be the main focus of the movie. It's not like Black Panther is gonna be the main focus.
Right.
So
I think that'll be the difference right there.
That's gonna be the difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
The main focus is gonna change that whole scenario.
Cool. Yes, sir. I think you got a good point with that right there, man.
I wish I was in that argument.
You wish you were what?
I said I wish I was in that argument.
Oh, I see. You can go ahead and get some straightening going
on. Tell Marty.
You sick. You sick. And you know, so crazy. One of my clients was in there with her kids, and she was like, "You right." You know, she agreed with me. She was just like, "It's no way. It's no way it's going to." But you know, it is.
It'll be close.
Yeah, of course.
Because they all go
ham. All those movies go ham. We know.
But it is not going to be nowhere near this in the first week.
Exactly.
It's just only been a week, and they already at 700.
Yeah. It's amazing, man. You can't get no better.
700 mil.
That's a lot of freaking money, bro. It's a lot of freaking
That's
money.
2 weekends.
That means they're going to get a couple billion off of this one. Maybe 3. Or what? Because I heard it's not even open in some markets yet.
I was just about to say, it's not even open in China, Japan, or Russia yet.
And China is huge.
And Russia huge too. Because they huge on the Marvel scene.
So it's about to get another
ching,
billion
ching.
probably.
Ching.
And I'm sure the actors got something in their contract.
Was that 50 Cent song? He had money I get. something like that.
Oh, I get money, I got.
Yeah,
get
that's
money.
what they gonna be saying.
Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. That's what Michael
Exactly.
B. Jordan new slogan gonna be. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. I hear you, Michael.
With
Chadwick.
A-I-T in the back.
Yeah, I need Chadwick to get a Chadwick. Shout me out. I mean, not shout me out. Yeah. Shout out to you, Chadwick. But you need to hit me up or JT because you need a better barber, man. Because your hairline be on tilt, to say the least. But anyways, even if it's sad, man, it really is.
My brother.
But anyways,
my brother.
You know what I'm saying? How you feeling that new God's Plan?
That's my song right there, though. Right now.
I love this song, man.
You know what the line got me? I don't even love you. I love my bed and my mom. Nigga, look how a person say some shit like that.
That's the line. Everybody loves that line.
I love it. Big song right now. Big hit. Video nice too.
Yes, it is.
Hey.
Yes, it is. I just watched the video the other night, right? And I thought it was, shout out to Drake, man. This dude did some amazing things, man. But everybody kept talking about the video, so I just had to go ahead and sit down and watch it because I don't usually care about videos anymore like I used to. But since everybody was talking about it, I said, let me go ahead and check it out. I did. And man, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Boy, this guy is really doing some big things. And there's a lot of people mad, hating. You know, it's all, no matter what you do, there's going to be some haters.
Some haters.
So you got people coming out with claiming it's a conspiracy and he's only doing this to promote his album and it wasn't his money he was giving away, tax write-off, all that. At the end of the day, it don't matter.
No.
Even whether it's true or not, it don't matter because of the simple fact that people are benefiting from this. People who need it are benefiting. Yeah. So who cares if it's a tax write-off? Because I'm going to tell you something. One thing for anybody who out there hating, because I saw that a lot on Instagram and I had to let one dude know. But anyways, a tax write-off ain't going to get you $1 million back. So if that's what you think this is, you're mistaken. A tax write-off might get them a percentage back.
I don't think it'll give them a percentage.
Well, it'll get them a percentage back because it's charitable contributions. So the way tax write-offs work is you make these charitable contributions during the year, and when you go to pay your taxes, you get credits. So you don't have to pay as much back as in taxes. Mm. But you ain't gonna get no $1 million credit. Yeah. At the most, maybe $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 credit less on your taxes. But that ain't $1 million.
Nah.
So you still lost $970,000. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm sure that's not the reason why he did it. I think it would make more sense to say that he did it as a rollout for his album to get people talking, which it did. We talking about it right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But even if that's the reason for publicity and get, anticipation on his album, even if that's the reason, so what? You know what I'm saying? People are benefiting. That's $1 million that went out to people who didn't have that, even though ain't not one person got it. I mean, he bought groceries, bought some college kid a car, paid some college girl's tuition, among other things.
Yeah, helped the single mother out.
I'm talking about had her crying on the park bench.
Yeah, I just like, damn, that's big move, big success for this guy right here, man.
Just like I said last time, man.
Who gives a fuck if you just handing out money to
Who cares what the reason is?
I mean,
who cares whose money it is?
It's going to be a blessing for him.
Yes. It's going to be a blessing for him, and it's going to be a blessing for them because they need it. You know what I'm saying? These people need it. You could, I mean, if you crying like that because somebody just handed you 10, I don't even know how much it was. I'm just guessing. The little water cash looked like it's probably about $10,000, maybe $15,000. And you crying like that, that means you really needed that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't really need it, you might be happy, you might be excited. But when tears come, that means you needed it. You see what I'm saying? That means the son cried. He knew it was a camera right there, and he knew Drake was right there, and he still cried. That
means something about to be late. I'm just saying, that's them tears.
Them tears, yes.
Something was off.
She was getting them pink slips, boy. Something was definitely off, man. But shout out to Drake for doing that, man. I love seeing stuff like that. And just like I said on the last episode, man, I hope that it sparks more behavior like that from other people who are getting money at a ridiculous rate. Because you got a lot of people out there getting a lot of money. And you can't spend all that money at the end of the day. You could, but,
that's a lot of money.
You can do something better with it. Why not do something better with it? You know what I'm saying? So I love that.
Unless you invest in it, but like giving it away, I mean, that's even better. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but you can still. When I say that, I mean anybody who's making a lot of money, more money than they need. Like you can invest some, that's perfectly fine. You can save some, that's perfectly fine. You can blow some, that's perfectly fine. But I would say anybody who's making money like Drake is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you bringing it in by the truckloads. There's no way you need all that money. Do something with it.
No way.
So that's why I salute to him. You know what I'm saying?
Big salute.
The dude is, and it was somebody else. Oh, Kevin Durant. Don't let me. I'd be remiss if I forgot this one. Kevin Durant just donated $10 million, $10 million to his city's college tuition. There's a program in the city where he's from, DC.
Washington.
Yeah, where they pay for inner city kids to go to college. He donated $10 million to that. That's huge. $10 million. Like, oh, who can? Now you got the hater out there. He don't need it. That ain't nothing to him. So what? But that's $10 million. You know how many young black kids about to go to college now? Let me break it down for you. Let's say 10 black kids go to college off that $10 million, which I'm sure is going to be way more because it's $10 million. But let's just say 10. That's 10 people who ain't criminals now. They're going to get educated. That means they're able,
doctors, lawyers,
whatever they may be,
whatever.
And that means their kids are able to grow up in a better environment now because they can provide better for them because they're educated.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that means their kids can grow up better. Their kids can go to better schools. Their kids can get educated. Then their kids can grow up better. You see how that it affects?
They're not on the street.
Exactly. But
they're not selling dope.
If you ain't got that money to go to college, that's what you're doing. You on the street, you selling dope, and your kids do the same thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So shout out to Kevin Durant, shout out to Drake, and anybody else who's making the world a better place.
Here so far.
Who, Drake?
Drake. It gotta be, man.
I mean, these guys doing some amazing things, man. Shout out to them, man.
He ain't even summer yet.
Ain't even summer yet. So you know how you get down in the summer. So we know how Drake doing the summer. So get ready, folks. Get ready. But anyways, what you call it was on Instagram, live Instagram. Lil Wayne's daughter going off on everybody because
you think Wayne was Gucci or something like that.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that. I don't even know who that is. But she was going off about the baby. Her mom, man. Yeah, everybody was making fun of the baby. You seen the baby?
Nah.
I'm trying to figure out what was going on, why everybody was making fun of it, because I don't understand how you
seen the baby. What the baby look?
I mean, it's a regular baby.
Like a troll or something?
No, it ain't even that. People
going off on the baby for.
People just
the baby ain't did that.
And that's what she was saying. She was going off. She was like, y'all can talk about me, but don't talk about the baby. Like, the baby can't even talk, can't even defend herself. Or himself, whatever it is.
Man.
But I saw the baby, and I'm just like, I don't understand why people going in on the baby.
Haters.
If you got a problem with Toya, go in on Toya. Don't go in on the baby.
And that's what it is. It's probably what it is.
Just these women,
They
some of these
mad
women,
at
man.
Toya because she had a baby.
It's sad.
By this dude.
Sitting on Instagram all day hating on a damn baby. Do something with your life. If that's what you do something with your life. I'm gonna hit you like the Everest College commercial. Get off the couch. Go get a job. Go to school. You ain't doing nothing with your life.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Right there.
Hey, Mike Epps said, I'm gonna kill that nigga down at Everest College. I am doing something with my life.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But anyways, there's this guy. I was speaking of Instagram. I was on Instagram the other day. I followed this page called SpaceX, and they, it's a company owned by Elon Musk. The guy we was talking about the other week with the, self-driving cars and all that, trying to get to Mars. Big money, man, yeah. He actually has a new rocket that he's been working on the whole plan to get to Mars and all that. This is the guy that's been trying to focus his money on building a way to Mars. Basically, that's his whole life's purpose, to colonize Mars. So in doing that, he invented this rocket where I guess it's really powerful, and that's the rocket. That's the rocket they're working on to take us to Mars, or them to Mars. I ain't gonna say us because I ain't going.
Hey, no, man.
I say this. I don't want to go. Okay. If they make me go, I ain't got no choice. But I don't want to go. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So they built this rocket to fly to Mars because Mars is so far. It's not like driving to or flying to Europe.
Yeah, it takes about 20 years.
If you flew a plane, yeah, it would take about 20 years. And planes go, just for a little bit of understanding, planes go about 700-800 miles an hour.
Don't even.
That's fast, and it would take a long time. But so that's why you gotta fly these spaceships with these rockets, because it's so far and you gotta go fast to get there in a timely manner. I think right now the average time for a satellite or any rocket or anything like that we have right now to get to Mars is around 6 months. And I think back and forth the whole trip takes up to 2 years because of the simple fact that the travel time is only 6 months. But the thing is, if you go to Mars, the way that the planets are aligned, you have to wait there for like 4 or 5 months on planet before you can come back for a 6 month window because of the way the planets are aligned. Like For instance, if you, I'm trying to say it so the camera can see it. For instance, this is Earth, this is Mars. Okay, while the planets are, they're in rotation, Earth is closer to the sun, so it's going to move at a quicker pace than Mars will. So they're not always aligned. You know what I'm saying? Because Earth is on a smaller axis, so it's going to go faster. Mars has a bigger axis to travel, so it goes slower. If you leave Earth and get to Mars, that's cool. But when you get there, it gets off. Because like I said, they're traveling at different speeds. So now it's like this. So if you were to get there, land on Mars, and then turn around the next day and try to come back home, it would take you so much longer because the planets aren't aligned anymore. So you got to wait till they align right back up, and then boom, as soon as which usually takes some months, boom, then you can go back and that 6-month trip. And that's on a rocket going thousands of miles an hour.
I see why you don't want to go.
That ain't even why. I just don't trust it. Because ain't no AAA in space. Yeah, we broke down. Can y'all sit? No, ain't nobody to come.
We have a problem.
Ain't nothing you can do. If something break, the engine go out, what you gonna do?
Yeah,
Let's land real quick. No.
We'll be there in 2 years.
I ain't got time for that. I done seen too many movies where the defibrillator went down in the cockpit. I mean, where you gonna land? I'm not going out there to work on it. I'm good on that, bro. So anyways, this guy, Elon, has...
Unless we got that Wakanda technology.
Yeah, which we don't. We don't have that. And even then, I still ain't going out there. I'm not leaving Earth. I'm sorry. Unless they make me, I ain't going. Because I don't trust it. But this guy has a rocket that he's going to use the same rocket that he's going to use to fly to Mars. He wants to put it in commercial flights here on Earth. And he says, this is what he said now. He says that he can get on this rocket, once he makes it into a plane that people can sit on, but it'll be powered by the rocket, he can get people from New York to London in 30 minutes.
That's fast as fuck.
That's fast as fuck. Just for a little bit of understanding, for those of y'all who've never flown to Europe, it takes about 12 hours to get to London from New York. Maybe 10 on a flight. Because the ocean is huge. I know it don't look like that on the globe, but that shit's huge. I flew over it, and it's huge. Okay? That's fast as fuck, like you said, though. It's fast for 30 minutes. Matter of fact.
on a boat.
Huh?
I've been on a boat. The ocean is huge as fuck.
Huge as fuck.
That shit don't look like it.
It don't look like it.
I'm
I'm going to tell you some more flight paths. Let me see. Okay. New York to London, 30 minutes. London to Dubai, 30 minutes. Tokyo to New York, which is probably like a 20-hour flight, 37 minutes. He said he can guarantee a flight to anywhere in the world from any location in under an hour. So no matter where you want to go, he can get you there in under an hour. And here's the kicker. He says,
How big this room rocket is?
I don't know how big the rocket is, but he's going to build a actual plane to seat people. Here we go, right here. Check this out. Oh, check your camera. Here's the actual picture right there. Amazing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
He can do that. That'd be amazing.
yeah.
Listen.
And the thing is, he's saying that he can get it down the price wise. He can get it down to the same as a private flight. So a little bit more than an average flight. But if you can get there in 30 minutes, save 9 hours. I'll pay a couple hundred. I'll pay an extra $200-$300 if I can get to Europe in 30 minutes. I'll pay that, no problem. I ain't gotta sit on no plane for 10 hours.
Gotta deal with no kids.
Ain't gotta deal with no kids. I could deal with a kid for 30 minutes, but 10 hours, that's a
big.
you got jet lag. Yeah, see. So shout out to Elon Musk, man. This dude is doing some amazing things, man. I hope he can get it off the ground, because that would be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
That would definitely be awesome. Have you ever seen that movie where the guy got stuck on Mars?
Nah. Oh yeah.
That's with Matt Damon.
Yeah.
That's the exact reason. Shit like that. Because at the end of the day, no matter how smart we are, well, at the end of the day, no matter how smart we are, we're not perfect. So any man-made spaceship can break. It's just theory of life. We're not perfect. Nobody's a genius. Nobody knows everything. So what's the guarantee my safety on a spaceship that a man made? If I'm on a plane, at least we can land somewhere if something go wrong.
Yeah.
You're on a spaceship. especially after you done been, because like I said, it takes 6 months to get there. So say you on a spaceship and y'all been in space for 4 months. You almost there. You 2 months out, but something go wrong.
Be highly pissed.
Hey,
You don't be who ain't had no gun.
ain't no AAA. And even if it was a AAA, even if they, like on the movie, they say we're going to send somebody up there. But like I said, with the aligning of the planets, it takes time.
Man, they gonna have to find your ass first.
And they got to find you. Out there.
And there ain't no Google Maps up there.
That's all I'm saying.
Ain't no Google Maps up there, brother.
Exactly, man. See, that's why I couldn't. It's not for me, this whole space thing. I like it. I'm a big fan of it. I love the movies of space, but it's not for me. What about you? Could you go up there?
I can go to the moon and back.
Hello? You can
moon.
go to the movies?
Moon.
Oh, the moon. Okay, you do the moon trip?
Yeah, I do moon.
That's something I might be willing to do. Maybe even orbit Earth. But all that, going to Mars and all that?
See, I don't want to be like Sandra Bullock. That'd be my film.
Which one was that? What movie was
Space.
that?
I think it was Space.
That's the name of it?
I don't know, man.
Well, anyways.
Got stuck. Goddamn ship blew up. What was it? Man, I can't even think of the movie.
You know how to do it. Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's move on. We actually got a request this week for an album review from a particular guy he goes by the name of Jamar Carr. Requested that we review his album on today's episode. So I took a listen to it. Did you have a chance to listen to it?
Nah.
No? Okay. Well, I listened to it, and I must say that
Got bars.
he got bars.
Kendrick bars.
Like a jail cell. He got bars like a Zanny bar. He got bars like New York City at midnight.
Okay.
A lot of bars.
If you can compare him to anybody
If I was
with bars,
If I was to compare him to anybody,
who would it be?
I would say he is a mixture. I wouldn't just say one person. I would say he's a mixture of Fabulous with the punchlines, Kendrick with the depth and the lyrical content, and then I would say a little bit of Jay-Z in his early days. And what I mean by that is he's one of those type of rappers where you listen to it and you hear what he's saying and you get one meaning out of it. But when you really pay attention to what he's saying, you hear double meanings. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a lot of wordplay going on in this album. The name of the album is Wealth in the Ghetto by Jamar Carr. Politically incorrect, Wealth in the Ghetto. And basically he's just...
It sounds like a good title.
It's a great title. And it definitely fits the narrative of the album because he's talking about everything from a point of view of a black person in today's society. You know what I'm saying? The way the world is, the way that different racial groups are treated, the different things that people have to deal with in today's society, the struggles of the black man in the world. He got songs on there where he's basically trying to give people a reason to be motivated in life. You know what I'm saying? With songs like Big Up Yourself or Nothing New and So Lost, Food for Thought. I mean, this dude really took his time and sat down and thought out it's not like one of those albums where people where they just rapping to rap or they rhyming to rap on a nice beat. He's actually put some thought into it. And that's why I like this so much, and that's why I agreed to go ahead and do the review, because I think that this is something that everybody needs to listen to, especially if you're black. I think that everybody needs to take a listen to this album. Say it one more time. Politically Incorrect, Wealth in the Ghetto by Jamar Carr. It is on iTunes right now, and it is a great album. It really is. This man went in, he did his thing, and shout out to you, man. You did your thing.
He's just on,
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's on SoundCloud as well. Let me see. I had his Instagram also pulled up, but anyways, the production on there is amazing. I don't know who made his beats, but the production is amazing. Okay, it sounds like the beats, by the way, they sound like something professional, like something you would hear on the radio. Like not necessarily the radio as far as like hit music. I mean radio as far as like professional music. Like this ain't no backroom basement, you know, top quality production. The sound is good.
Okay.
You know, the lyrical content is good. This guy actually knows what he's talking about. He's a lyricist. He's a true lyricist. And, you know, I fully support him. You know what I'm saying? I think he got a good message on this album, and I really think everybody, if you got iTunes, SoundCloud, or anything like that, he's on Instagram as well. I really think people should check him out, man, because this dude is amazing. And I'll tell you what, I'll put his information in the bio of this video. So anybody who wants to check him out, check out his music, or check out his social media pages, it'll be down there. But yeah, definitely. Shout out to you, Jamar, man. That was a great album. When I listened to this album, I was like, wow. Because I wasn't expecting it, you know, with the temperature of today's music scene. I actually expected, you know, just something usual and common. But this dude is actually, like I say, he's taking his time to provide some thought-provoking lyrical music. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's the 90s again. You know, when you used to listen to rap and, you know, you hear a punchline, rewind that, let me hear what he said. You know what I'm saying? Just because you really want to catch it. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those kind of albums. So go ahead. Exactly. Check it out, people. Check it out. Politically Incorrect, Wealth in the Ghetto, Jamar Carr. Check it out. Definitely. It's worth a listen. It's not a long album. You know, it ain't gonna take you 10 years to listen to it. Easily digestible. Very good sound. So
that's good.
Got my stamp of approval. So if that means anything to anybody, go check it out. So we're gonna move on forward to the next segment, fan favorite segment. Seems to be everybody's favorite part of the show. JT's hot take of the week. JT,
it's about to be interesting.
Let's go.
Monique, man.
Okay. Everybody's favorite big girl comedian. Represent the big girls. One time for the big girls. Woo woo.
Last week, for the last, I guess, couple of weeks, you know, she had this thing with the Netflix. I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago.
We did.
Last week, you know, she had a little interview with the Breakfast Club because, you know, Charlamagne gave her dunk of the day.
Right.
And that was a big thing for her, I guess. But she's still trying to fight that why she got the dunk of the day. And Charlamagne really wanted to know, like, I don't know. I'm kind of on Charlamagne's side on this because the big thing for it is, to me, like, you fight in a company that won't pay you a lot of money, but what have you shown for it?
Exactly.
That's the big thing. That's what he's trying to say. Like,
she don't seem to understand that.
I don't think she does. Like, I guess her little fake ponytail thing is like,
hot take.
I guess that's like taking off like the mind frame, you know what I'm saying, blocking some sickness,
maybe too tight,
or something, or her manager / husband just that retarded. He not be able to.
I feel like he's a yes man. He just says yes dear, you're the best comedian, yes dear.
Yeah, because like in my thought, I'm with Charlamagne. It's like, okay, you keep talking about your resume. Resume that A1, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The best thing on that resume was Precious.
Precious, yeah.
Because that's the only thing you got an award for. I mean, besides that was Queens of Comedy, and that was so-so. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was 20 years ago. It's not like you going out doing, you know, selling out arenas like everybody else, or doing shows at comedy clubs like everybody else.
Right.
Or doing big blockbuster hit movies.
I heard anything.
Last movie I know you did was Last Holiday or some holiday.
Something about Christmas.
Yeah. And that wasn't even good. I mean, watchable, but I ain't gonna go to the movies and get it online or a bootleg, man.
Yeah.
Redbox, something.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm with Charlamagne. It's like, can you prove to Netflix that you can make that type of money like Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and Sure?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And what she said?
She keeps saying her resume speak for us. Your resume really don't.
Okay.
I can agree with you. You are a pioneer, a legend for female comedians.
Definitely. No doubt about it.
Don't let Tiffany Hatch outdo you right now.
See, she see all that success Tiffany having, and she like, that should be me. That's how she feels.
I think that's what it is.
That's what she thinks. But that girl,
Tiffany's on the roll right now. 7-Elevens, baby.
Once again, people don't understand the way the world works now. It ain't about what you did in the past no more. That don't get you in the door no more. We in the media age now. Where are you digitally, King? And see, I think another thing that people don't realize is that right now there's a generation change happening. You know, a lot of older people are being phased out, and a lot of younger people are being phased in. And with that group of younger people that's being phased in, it's also a different platform being phased in, and that's social media. You got to be popping on social media to young people. And when I say young people, I don't mean teenagers. I mean people under 35.
Yeah, and then it's like right now, she ain't doing
She's
it.
not.
What are you doing?
Because
this is the only thing you can make yourself relevant right now.
Yeah.
Is just to
and you digging your grave deeper.
Yeah, and then you want to come on sounding like you black polygamist. Like you trying to stand up for the black people. You ain't did that all your career now. All of a sudden you want to do it now?
Because she won't help.
You gotta do something. You better go, like Charlamagne said, you better go sell out some arenas.
Put yourself on. That's what I would do. You already got a name. Go put up a little bit of money and go do a tour.
That's all.
Rock the house and then sit back and wait for your phone to ring, because you won't have to go ask nobody for no money. They're gonna come to you.
Exactly. It's like that's like.
But she too arrogant.
Then you want to go on another radio station, get mad at the lady because she didn't speak to you. That's not helping you.
It's not at all. It's making you look more
Because
difficult.
she's on this radio. She probably one of the biggest.
That's her show.
Yeah.
Whoever it is, that was her show.
It was her show.
You come in there with that
You up here
nonsense.
talking about, you know,
I don't
the
know.
hostess and guests.
You ain't look at me. Okay, the lady said she was busy. She spoke to you. But hey, whatever.
Couldn't be me.
All I know is if I'm a Hollywood director, I'm not calling her for no role. I'll tell you that much, because I ain't got time to be dealing with all that. You complaining about everything because it's not going your way. This is not your movie. It's my movie.
Exactly.
I'm the captain now. But yeah, I hear you on that, and it's crazy because, you know,
It's like,
she ruining herself, really, if you ask me.
yeah, that's how I feel. Like okay, Monique, you supposed to be a legend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're a female
Carry
legend
on
right
like
now.
this.
Like, you up here making these scenes, and
It's not worth it.
it's not even working because media now, like with social media, it'll kill you or make you
Yeah.
real quick.
Real quick.
And right now, it's killing you.
Yep.
Because you want to complain about some stuff because you ain't getting the money
That
that
you
you
want,
deserve
yeah.
because you got a legend title. That don't really mean too much of that.
No, I don't. Not these days.
Like, I mean, you're a legend to, you know, certain people. But, like, this industry, that industry you in, you know, it's big.
She need to just, like you said, go on tour, man. Stop worrying
And
about
that's the
Netflix.
biggest thing.
'Cause
That's all you really need to do.
Monique, your
That's what
audience
helps.
not on Netflix. Newsflash.
Yeah.
Your audience not there.
No. Your audience, they
Your
really
audience,
ain't.
your audience is at all of the old school comedy clubs around America. That's where your audience at. Go get that money. Fuck
They will
Netflix.
show up.
Lil
Watch you stand
Duval has been on the, what they call the chitlin circuit for 10 years at least. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never heard him complaining about no special. Why? Because he get 40, 50 grand a weekend. Maybe more. Just doing the chitlin circuit. Do the chitlin circuit. You know, do these little 30, 40, 50, 100 room venues or 100 seat venues, record it, edit it, put it together, make yourself a DVD, put that thing online, sell it, get your money that way. You don't need Netflix.
She feel like, I guess she feel like she higher than what she needs.
She
ain't got nothing to do something with that bun, though.
Hey, she doing the best she can, man. Cause
Nah, you can't. You leave that your head to match the shit.
Oh, it's a different color.
It's gray all right here. You got little
Somebody
dark
done told her it was cute.
nuts.
Yes, dear. Does this look good, honey? Yes, dear.
Sitting ass. I hope
Anyways,
she see this shit too.
yeah, shout out to you. I'm gonna tag her in it. So she...
Tag her in this shit. I don't give
Anyways, let's go. Let's move on to the next segment. Shout out to DC Young Fly. We're gonna go move on to the idiot of the week. This week we got another interesting story, I should say, as usual. This week we're gonna be talking about a guy named Brandon Campbell. It's a very common name, actually.
BC, huh? BC.
BC, old BC powder. I actually went to school with a guy named Brandon Campbell. If he was, this guy's from Utah, but if he was from Georgia, I'm pretty sure this would be the same guy. Or not Utah, Colorado, excuse me. But anyways, Brandon Campbell from Colorado got arrested for breaking into a store and stealing GPS systems. Don't make me laugh. Okay. So he breaks into a store, steals a whole bunch of GPS systems because he wants to sell them, right? Now, we all know what a GPS system is, global positioning system. They track things on Earth, blah, blah, blah. So I said that for a reason. It'll make sense later. So he steals a GPS system, and he gets arrested for stealing GPS systems out of a store. He goes to jail. Judge says, okay, we're not going to give you any time. We're just going to put you on house arrest or probation or whatever it is. Whatever it is where you get the ankle monitor, whatever that is. Okay, so that's what he got. He got the ankle monitor. So now he's got the ankle monitor, which is also a GPS system. Mm-hmm. And ironically, he went to jail for stealing GPS.
I hope you know.
I would think he would because...
Oh, shit. Happy with it.
Continue. You know what I'm saying? I would think that if you're in the business of stealing GPS systems and selling, that means you sell them. If you're stealing a whole bunch of them. Because you steal one, you just might want it for yourself. But you steal a whole bunch of them, you probably sell them. So if you sell GPS systems, I would assume that you understand the way they work. Mm-hmm. So when one is attached to your ankle, I would assume that you know that it tracks you. Apparently he didn't know because the next few weeks, he broke into a number of 15 houses. 15 houses within a matter of 2 weeks, stealing shit with that ankle bracelet on his timeout. Flag on the play.
He apparently he really don't know. Yeah, if he had his house, because he's on house arrest, so he got an ankle bracelet. You know that means the police keeping track if you're at the house.
Yes, sir.
At a certain time. So if you go on the house, they know where you're at.
They know you're at.
Okay.
Because that's their way of catching you. If you do something, the only way they're gonna know where you're at is by the ankle monitor. Mm-hmm. You go somewhere you ain't supposed to be, that thing start beeping, they come to you within minutes. So apparently, within a matter of a week or two, he broke into all these houses with the ankle monitor on, and when he got arrested, the judge was able to tie him to every, even though he claimed he was innocent, of course. He was set up, but the police
just happened to walk to each house.
The judge used that to identify him in every case.
Yeah, of course.
We don't even need to run a trial because your ankle bracelet was on the scene of every crime. Yeah. Or at every scene.
Robbed this house, robbed that house.
15 different houses, all in different locations. Only thing that's the same is the fact that your ankle bracelet was in all of them at the time of the burglary.
Yeah, somebody just cut your leg off.
Somebody stole my leg and then broke in the house. Idiot of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
He was retarded. Fuck idiot. So you go back in goddamn school.
Let me get this straight.
Somebody had to at least tell him, right?
I would think so. I mean, you're in the business of selling GPS systems.
Fuck that.
That's what you do for a living.
The cop gonna put it on it. You know, it's a house bracelet. That means we're tracking you.
That's a good point.
That's all it is a tracker.
That is a good point. The guy knows that. I'm sure they told him that.
Maybe he don't listen.
Probably not.
Maybe he does.
Probably not. But anyways, I got you. That's an idiot. But anyways, shout out to everybody who was involved with the making of this episode. That's episode number 5 for you folks, and we'll be back at you again. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far and you didn't end it earlier, or even if you're one of those people that fast forwarded to the end just to see what the end was like, we appreciate you checking in and hitting us with a view. So hopefully you enjoyed everything, and we'll be back next time. Same podcast channel, same podcast place, or whatever, however the saying goes. JT, you got anything you want to
add? Everybody just have a blessed day.
Happy February. Day. Happy Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
Once again.
Just stay positive. Let your haters be your motivators.
That is.
There's a lot of haters out there.
That is.
Knocking you down. And all you can do is get back up and just keep grinding.
Shouts out, man. And we're going to leave it on a positive note from the album that we reviewed earlier. Make your haters your motivators. Big up yourself. We're going to leave you with the song called Big Up Yourself off of the album Politically Incorrect, Wealth in the Ghetto by Jamar Carr. Hope you like it. Peace.
Let's take 'em home. This record for my young kings. This the tribe of Judah flow. Big up yourself and do your thing. This knowledge for my juveniles. Offspring of the Israelites. History indisputable.
Dope, man.
These cultures took our culture. You can hear it through our music though. Know yourself and know your wealth. No profit if you sell your soul. Not every diamond shine. Not everything that glitters gold. Whoa, big up yourself. Game we play should not be told. No, our presence felt. Equity should not be sold. I'm not telling stories. I'm just truly speaking facts. For the days of glory, so I say we need it back. I meditate and levitate, inspire all the ghetto youth. Don't pray to false gods or depictions, and I tell the truth. Money rules the world, but it come from evil roots. Exposing all the lies, make the blind wanna see what's true. Wrote this poem for the next leaders, and they still in line. Pick up yourself daily, ain't no shame to show off your pride. Word.
Pick up yourself, you know your wealth. Nobody can stop you. Leave obstacles.
Talk about true motivation, man. We out this thing. Peace. More life, baby.